Hello, and welcome to the Reactor. Alrighty, finally back in action. I've had a nasty head cold for a week, and I'm about 80% back to normal. That was a doozy. I thought for sure it was COVID, but nope. Guess not. Next time. Alright, I hope you're having fun down there in the warm weather. Because up here it's butt-ass cold, and we just got through a blizzard, which dumped 1.5 feet of snow. So we're having a lot of fun up here. Alright, so we're going to get to Machiavellian God. This is Intramorphosis. 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 What's a morphosis? Interesting. All right, we'll find out. I love this atmosphere. Another great transition. This is, wow, so far awesome. 2 minutes in, and it's got so many changes. I'm loving it. In the beginning, you know, you get this beautiful atmosphere as if you're kind of like in the clouds. You know, we got this angelic, chorusy style. Really some nice tones of just bringing you to the past. I just feel like I'm somewhere out in the open, out in the fields, out in the mountains, and, you know, the clouds are opening up and everything is just hunky-dory. And then you just get whacked in the face with this classic style guitar distortion. It reminds me a little bit of like older Maiden, and it's got that nice gritty distortion, and these amazing chugs and riffs and these progressive changes that are happening throughout this whole thing so far. And then we get into this nice little semi-mellow piece here, which I'm interested to see where it goes. This is, whew, what a ride.
So
back into the clouds. Heaven above, hell below. Another good whack. Oh my god. Whew. I gotta take a break for a sec. Wow. That kind of weird little solo was interesting because it was just a couple notes. It was just beedle weedle 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 weedle. But it sounded perfect. It fit the song very, very well. Now I'm still getting used to death vocals and so forth. This is not something that's unbearable for me, which is saying a lot because I typically shy away from death vocals, but different bands make it work. These guys make it work because I can listen to the music and it completely envelops my brain, which is great because all the chord changes, all the progressive style changes, the drumming is, not the same for every measure. The riffs and the chugs are different in every section. So there's a lot to preoccupy my brain with all these musical challenges to listen to. The vocals come in to tell this story, and he's obviously emotionally into it. So you can tell. That's my big thing is if you're emotionally involved and you can emotionally play your instrument, whether it's vocal cords or guitar or drums, if you can put your emotion into it, then I can get into it. And that's just, and it's a vast array of music genres. So I can listen to anything from classical to death metal. So it just really depends on the emotion. This is surprisingly an emotional piece because they've added that atmospheric beauty into it, and then just slam your face with some heavy awesomeness, and then back and forth we go.
I
Now it's like we're at a funeral. Wow. That was awesome. What an ending. So we kind of witness heaven and hell, and kind of having a bird's eye view of heaven and looking down at hell, witnessing some horrific event, and then at the end, the smoke clears, and then there's more peace. But it's kind of like you're at a funeral. There's peace, but there's also mourning. Wow, this is great. And another thing about this band is kind of leaves me wanting more. So I want to listen to this again, because where my brain goes when I'm listening to this, I think it's going to go in a direction, and then they change it, which is great because it keeps me on my toes. I love bands like that just they don't play the same stuff over and over and over. So these guys have an amazing ability to keep things different in each, I guess, measure, and then but there's also a verse and a chorus. So they've incorporated the typical things that is music, and then put all their shit around it. That's crazy. Awesome band. So thanks for recommending that. That's a great tune. Kind of makes me want to listen to the whole album, and I think I just might. So they're visually immersive, because when I put myself into the music, I do feel like I'm somewhere, doing something and envisioning something. So emotionally they got it, visually they got it, and technically they got it. So it all sounds great, and it's amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. Alrighty, folks. I'm gonna go snort some NyQuil. All right, folks. Till the next time. Cheerio.